Alrighty, so, hi guys. And I'm back with one of these serious type videos because, if you could probably tell from the title of this video, um, I am basically kind of knowing that the world is, well, the online world at least, is kind of in a dangerous place right now. Because if now actually before I mention any of this, um or like briefly start explaining what's going on, I would really appreciate it if you guys kept opinions at a kind of a low right now. Like, don't just state what like how you really feel about the whole situation, but don't try to state what side you're on. Uh, Basically, I'm kind of asking if you're basically on a side for this thing I'm about to briefly explain. Um, I would really like to ask if you keep it at a low and just kind of contain it in the comments below, because I am not a person to want to make this video about what's happening and then have drama happen in my comment section because of this. So please keep opinions at a low for right now, because it's part of what the topic is. Now, anyways, I am basically here to explain the situation that has been going on with the whole Scott Cawthon drama that is happening on Twitter. It's kind of really like a lot more serious than a bunch of all the online dramas that I've seen. Well, that I've seen at least. And it's come to the point where I'm just here to say that I'm scared for what's going to happen in the future of people's online lives, because it's basically a war zone. So if you guys don't know, if you like, because Twitter is really the source for all of this, but Scott Cawthon on Twitter, well, actually, no, Scott Cawthon in general was being canceled. Well, like, this term called canceled, which basically kind of means, like, putting, like, some certain action that a popular person has, committed, and some people don't like it, and cause, that causes this person to basically mute themselves from the whole world a bit. And that happened with Scott Cawthon, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, and a bunch of some other games that you is probably known by him, but mostly known for Five Nights at Freddy's. So what people have speculated that Scott has done is that he has donated to Republicans, and we, from a majority of people's opinions standpoints, is that Republicans are people who are kind of just bad, and like are like people who are like anti LGBT supporters, and other stuff like that. And it's basically kind of made people so uncomfortable to the point that they felt that they had the need to make drama on Twitter about this. And this is what caused the cancellation of Scott Cawthon. Now, Scott Cawthon had made a response to this on a Reddit post, or I should call it a Freddit post, for basically his own Reddit of like Five Nights at Freddy's and all that other stuff. So he basically made a Freddit post that is kind of a response to the whole thing, and he said that it may be his last post because he feels that there's like maybe just too much evidence against him, and he just doesn't want to deal with it anymore. So he's kind of calling it quits on the whole career with FNAF and kind of basically his job in general. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but just don't be really rude about it. But yeah, that's kind of what happened. And I could just I could read one of his I guess messages in the whole response itself, where he said that no matter, kind of like, basically the main gist of the message was that no matter what happens with the whole FNAF fandom, he will always love what he created and will not regret any of it, even if it doesn't include himself anymore. And that really, that was a really heartbreaking one to read, because you know how far Five Nights at Freddy's has come in his other series, and it's how people came together. And now, with this drama continuing on Twitter and other forms of social media, it's gotten way worse. And I'm basically here to say that it's kind of because people don't have a concrete way of accepting people's different opinions. It basically had to turn into a whole all-out free-for-all with everybody fighting each other. And to be honest, it's really dumb, but I could really see why people are fighting, but I'm just really scared for what's about to happen in the future, because I had just like seen venting chats of like different servers that I am in, and like other things like fan games that are currently in the works, and with people's different opinions, nobody, like I just said, nobody has a concrete way of accepting it. So basically meaning that no one feels like they have the right to respectfully agree to anything that anyone personally says. And with all of that, social media violence just decided to erupt everywhere, and it's quite messy. And it's also quite sad seeing the people that, well, for the most part, I feel like the people who you mostly talk to are completely fine, and they're still going to be with you and all that. But people who you work with, that you basically have met but don't talk to that much, but still know, are starting to fight each other. And having that image is very terrifying. And knowing that I could see that in some servers that I am in, I'm at a point where I'm just, I'm at a loss for words. I literally did not have the courage to even like write down a whole document of what I'm gonna say here. So I'm really sorry if this video seems a bit messy for some of you guys watching this, and you guys kind of don't understand what's happening. But just letting you know that I am trying my best to explain what's going on. And like I said, it's come to the point where I don't know whose side I'm on. I'm not into taking any sides, so that's why I am allowing people's opinions down in the comments below, but just don't state what side you're on. Just okay. Let me restate that. Oh my god, it's such a mess. So you can state in the comments of what your opinion is on this whole situation, but just don't state what side you're on, or else it will probably cause a bunch of chaos in my comment section, and I am not a person to want to have that in my comment section. Man. And I feel like if this continues on for long enough, I don't even know what's going to happen to people like my friends. Because this is like almost a general meaning of like actual life and not just online life, where it's just friends fighting with each other and you are just kind of there, sitting in the middle of all of it, not knowing what to do. And it's really sad and scary. But man, I feel like I had more to say, but at this point I also kind of feel like I said everything I wanted to say in this video. So please, for the safety of this channel, do not try to cause chaos when you're commenting on this video. Please, this is the last time I'm going to ask for this, because this may be the turning point in my YouTube life or online life in general that I might have to take a break, because I am not a person to want to handle drama, and I feel like even if I did, I'll probably get myself hurt, and I don't want that. I really don't want that. So if any of you have the power to signal boost this to anyone you know and like basically kind of inform them of what's happening, then please go ahead. But I really don't know. So I'm just going to end this video off. So, yeah. Goodbye.